Got a pen? Okay, first you need an empty file. Then enter the file holding down Z, and using only the L button, enter your name as RR Tangent. That's R, R, T, A, N, G, E, N, and T. Exit the file and re-enter as before, this time entering Abacus as your name. That's A, B, A, C, U, and S. After confirmation, press C right on the title screen and a new file will be created that contains all of the pods and tracks. There's something nasty on the rise in a mythological land, and only a leather-clad, sword-swinging princess can stand against it. Contain yourselves, boys. Xena's coming to the PlayStation. Though the game appears to be similar to the Tomb Raider series, Xena's video gaming debut will have a number of unique features, not least its faithful reproduction of the television show's plots on which it's based. Players assuming the role of Xena will be able to take advantage of all her famous combat maneuvers, including, of course, her legendary sword-fighting skills. Well, everyone has an off day. Well, that's much more like it. Xena's adventure will span 7 huge worlds, each with a number of sub-levels, so there'll certainly be variety in the game. The designers also promise some challenging puzzles to complement the stunning action sequences. And of course, there'll be scores of creatures and bad guys to fight, many of them familiar faces from the TV series, including such villains as the evil Ares.
Well, Xena, looks like you're not doing so well.
We'll be reviewing Xena Warrior Princess soon, but from this footage it seems likely that the game is certain to earn her even more adoring fans. Okay, time for our competition now, so grab a pen. This week's prize is an N64 and a copy of Shadow Man to play on it, so get ready to take a journey into the dark side with this magic-wielding voodoo vigilante. To win this prize, call our number and answer this question. Xena the Warrior is a member of a royal family, but what title does she hold? Is it A, King, B, Queen, or C, Princess? If you think you know, call 0660 113333. Please dial carefully and don't forget to ask permission from the person who pays the telephone bill first. We'll put up the question and number again at the end of today's show, so get dialing and good luck! Coming up, we visit a peculiar circus, check out the Age of Empires, and go on the hunt for a jungle lord. Welcome back to part 2 of Cybernet. Everybody loves a scary computer game. Whether it's Half-Life, Resident Evil or Shadow Man, there's nothing better than a good fright to get the adrenaline pumping. And now, aiming to take terror to a whole new level, comes System Shock 2, a role-playing game that'll make you jump higher than a pole-vaulting kangaroo. With its sinister locations, moody lighting and atmospheric sound effects, it already feels dark and disturbing. Using the Thief graphics engine, the futuristic spaceship on which the game is based looks both realistic and detailed. Aside from the great visuals, the gameplay also appears to be brilliantly thought out. After choosing from one of 3 different soldier classes, your character will continually develop as the game goes on. From learning how to modify weapons to developing supernatural powers like telekinesis, you'll steadily improve as the adventure unfolds. In many people's eyes, System Shock is the most atmospheric first-person adventure ever. With the sequel about to arrive, even the mighty Half-Life could face some serious competition. Just as scary, but in a very different way, is Psycho Circus, a game based on those glam rock giants Kiss. Exactly why these colourful clowns have been put into a computer game is anyone's guess, but going on this exclusive footage, it may become a surprise hit. You control one of the band members dressed as a psychotic clown and have to run around various levels attacking hordes of bizarre enemies, whilst listening, of course, to some heavy glam rock music. Based on the comic book series that shares the same name, Psycho Circus already has a strong following. OK, it won't be a Quake 3 beta, but with its mix of first-person action and horror-style environments, it'll certainly be an attention grabber.
Hello! And I say welcome to the show!
When anyone mentions Italy, you tend to think of fine food, lots of culture and scenic beauty. But there is something else the Italians are famous for. The name Ferrari symbolises perfectly a country's passion for motorsport. Founded by Enzo Ferrari, a test driver from Modena, Italy, the blood-red cars have forged a reputation for excellence and glamour. On this official site, you can trace the humble beginnings of the company and its growth into a luxurious trademark. You can also look at the factory in Maranello, complete with its state-of-the-art wind tunnel. This is used to improve aerodynamics and boost a Formula One car's performance. Ferrari's first Grand Prix win came in 1951, and World Championship success followed in '52 with Alberto Ascari as the driver. Their last title was in 1979, but by all accounts, this could be a winning year for the famous racers. For a more up-to-date look at the efforts of Ferrari in Formula One, try this site from the official team. With some stunning pictures of drivers Michael Schumacher and Eddie Irvine, these pages are essential viewing for any fan. There are numerous sites on the net devoted to the Italian firm. One of the best is this one by Mr. Boy. You can access a whole load of motor racing links as well as a historic archive of Ferraris that have graced the racing circuit. If you want to join Ferrari's passionate supporters, the Tifosi, then the best place to find them is at Monza. The track first hosted the Italian Grand Prix in 1922 and is renowned for its notorious banked curves. Although the banking hasn't been used since the late 1960s for safety reasons, the decaying track is still a popular site for race fans. Ferrari is one of the most influential names in world motorsport. With 25 world titles and well over 5,000 race wins, it's also one of the most successful. Thanks to the net, we can explore for ourselves the fascination and passion with this famous company.